Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my journey with autism, episode 20. Hope everyone's doing okay. We are in a heat wave right now up in North Idaho. I know that Florida has experienced some heat as well. They always are pretty hot, but they're in a heat wave I saw too. Anyway, so I would like to talk about this time about my moving experience. Me and my husband recently moved from my our old place, but my original place when I moved in by myself. So I've been there for about 8 years, and it was a good place. I moved in my early 20s by myself, and it was nice. And then I moved to a one bedroom in the same complex, and I was there for about 5 years or so. So we just recently moved. It's almost been about let's see, in our new place, I don't know, maybe almost a month, and I'm still adjusting. So anyway, we are still unpacking, still trying to, but that's almost done. But we're doing pretty well. But this move has really caused me a lot of stress. I have only moved with my mom years ago. When my sister went to college and she wanted a change, and I really didn't want to move from here, but I had to. I had no other place to really go at the time, and we went to Southern Idaho, and so that was a hard time too. I had no friends, nobody really to do things with. So that was the only time I moved, but that was like 9 hours away. But this was different. I was same complex for many years, and it was a comfort to me. And so I had my first landlord. He was great, very nice. And then uh, a little bit ago, about 2, 3 years ago, there was a new landlord that took over, and things really went downhill from there. It was just a lot different, and we knew it was going to be different. They raised the rent so high, and we had to pay really expensive rent on top of utilities. It was crazy. So we were struggling quite a bit. So this place across the road, kind of, it was low income, and we decided to. We got a phone call and said there was a two-bedroom opening up, and we were like, okay, let's go for it. We need to do this because we were. It was very hard for us to live where we were, and we needed a change. And our old place didn't come with air conditioning, so we had to do what we had to do from that place. So one opened up, and we jumped on it. So now we're in the new place. AC, two-bedroom, dishwasher, way better and bigger. And so anyway, so I knew this place for about 8 years. My comfort zone, and as you guys know, that I'm on the spectrum. So sometimes, as people you may know who are on the spectrum, we like routine, and we like things to stay decently the same. And so I was excited moving because there were some benefits, but also I didn't realize how much it would really make me struggle in some ways mentally. And I found that out when I did move. So I really was like, wow, what's going on? Why am I having these feelings, these thoughts? It was really, really hard. I am still going through it, but it is getting better, thank goodness, because I'm in therapy and other things, medication. If any of you have medication, reached out to my therapist and said, what's going on? I need to talk, type of thing. And she was really willing to talk to me and really put things in perspective for me. She's really good at that, and she studies autism, which is great. And she's also, a therapist, so it's great. I get a good deal there. And I had some, doctor's appointments to try to get me calmed down, and I was thinking, I just I need something. I need some help. I'm struggling a little bit. I really don't like how I'm feeling, and so now we got me on kind of a plan, some new medication on the side of this other medication I'm taking, and I am giving it a third go. This is my third time trying it, but this time it's more clear to me on it's okay to take it. Things are not going to happen. I just may feel a little dizzy. But other than that, not major side effects, which is really, really good. I'm glad about that. And then seeing my therapist a little bit more and a little bit more and more talking to her, which is great. But I'm glad she's there to help. It's I discovered it's really hard talking to my family about this because they don't know how it feels to go through so much anxiety and stress, especially for me. I like a routine. I like things to stay decently the same. And when I just up and move to a different place after living in my original place for so long, it really took a toll on me mentally. I wasn't really prepared for that. So it was hard, and I'm still, like I said, recovering from it. And it's nice to have that extra support. My mom says, "Oh, just you're gonna be fine, or let it go, or whatever the case." And I that my brain doesn't work that way. It's easier said than done for me. And yeah, you just don't say, "Let it go, you're gonna be fine." That's you don't understand. Like, I have such bad anxiety. It's not even funny. It shuts me down. It ruins my day. And I just have to sometimes cancel plans because I can't handle it. I have to be in my comfort zone and deal with it and be like, okay, I can't be with this one person because they may stress me out. It's really, really hard. So was thinking about, okay, let's do a podcast about moving. This is a good opportunity to put it out there for other people. And if anybody else is planning to move anywhere, be prepared for your child or your adult child to have a little bit of struggle, because you don't realize how much of a routine we really thrive on and want the same. And when that's interrupted, it's really hard on us. And you may think we might be okay, but we might be really struggling inside. And, if if they're verbal and they are able to communicate with the parents of that child, um, say, okay, well, my child needs extra help. Maybe we can seek, maybe new medication whatsoever, or a therapy session, talk to someone, because that's really has helped me so much, is to talk to somebody who knows the autism brain. It's been a real big game changer for me. I'm very thankful for that. So if you see your child or your young adult child and they're not really responding to you or seem lower than usual or even just out of sorts, you might need to come and say, "Hey, I'm here for you. You can talk to me, or do you want me to find you some more help?" And if you feel more safe in that way and feel more understood, it's really a good thing to have that extra help when you're in a stressful situation like I have been. I live with my husband. As many of you may or may not know, I am married and I have another person I live with, and even he's moved quite a bit in his life, but I I have hardly moved in my life, so I've known this area and this for quite a while, and especially where I used to live, it was my little area, and I was used to everything there. And now, just in a different place, you just have to really get used to it and be like, you know what, I'm going to be okay, but I need some extra help, and that's okay going through to get some extra help. And my therapist said, you know what, one of the top 3 or 5 things that makes a person stressed is moving. It's a toll on quite a few people, but it might be a little bit more for the people who are on the spectrum, because we really like routine and things that stay the same. So anyway, it's just, she said it might take me about a month to adjust, but I am slowly getting there, thank goodness. If any of you guys are into really exercising, I'm into exercising big time now. I need my exercise daily because it helps me and it makes me feel good, and I want to do something. My body's moving, cardio, get that blood pumping through your body. If you guys are into exercising, I would suggest maybe go take a walk by yourself just to really breathe and think, and just, do more of your normal routine as much as possible, even though it may be in a different environment, like a different place you live, but try to do the same routine as you were in your old place. That's what my therapist said. And so I'm trying to do as much as my old routine as possible. And it's helped, and I'm doing better, I could say, and it's gonna get here better here on out. But we really needed to get a change because we couldn't afford our place anymore. It's really hard because um, up here there is very limited of where people can live, and it's gotten so expensive over the years. It's a struggle for a lot of people. But unfortunately, we really had to move, and it was the best thing for us. But we're all adjusting quite well. But it's just one of those things in life you have to go through is some change. And I have a therapy dog, emotional support animal. I got him, and he has adjusted really well to our new place, and he's been a great little guy to have around. And right now he's sleeping on my couch. Right now he does, so he's a great thing to have. Also, if you have a support animal and they move with you and are able legally, or they're allowed to be wherever you go, especially living, that's great. Keep your animal and just really have a lot of fun with them. But I hope this podcast has really hopefully helped some of you guys when you go through changes. Just think about me or others. Like, what? It may take some people some time to really adjust, and that's fine. But just really know that there is help you can seek, and you're not alone. I'm going through it right now. And if you guys have any questions about what I'm going through or anything, I have asked me. I'm on Spotify. I have a YouTube channel, and also I have other podcasts out on my YouTube channel. You should go check that out to give it some more likes and subscribers. I love. So I hope everyone has a good evening. I will upload again here about maybe a week or so. So stay tuned for that.